Welcome everyone, I'm Tim and this is the controller. Thanks for clicking on Risk Global Domination. So this is a game that I've just recently gotten into a little bit. I played this as a kid growing up, the board game, and recently on YouTube it popped up on my recommended videos and I really enjoyed it, so I wanted to give it a go. Now I have done a little bit of playing so far. I am now ranked 120,000, just getting going. I have 8 hours total played, and online games I have a 5-8 win to loss record. But I want to kick things off and let's just get into the global domination. I'll find a classic map to play with a few other people and let's get things rolling. And here we go. We are off and going to the races. So I will be black. We are doing a 6-person game on the classic map of the Risk. And let's see what position I'm in. Okay, so I am in the 2nd position. And how's my starting positions look? Not half bad. So blue looks like they're pretty well set down here. I think they're gonna be wanting to take that. So if you are new to the game of Risk, the basic principle is world domination. And you can do that by defeating other troops and territories along the way. Okay, so you get to place armies like I just did, and then you can choose who and what you want to attack and place however many troops there. So first things first, I want to get out of Blue's way because it certainly looks like they are going to want South America. So you get troops from a couple different ways. You get a minimum of 3 reinforcements at the beginning of each turn. Now you can get additional reinforcements if you control a lot of the board. So the rule of thumb is you get 1 reinforcement per every 3 territories that you own. Now I have 8 territories, but I always go to red. I don't know why. Maybe if my default should be red. I am black. So I have 8 territories, so you would think naturally like, oh, well, I should only get 2 troops, but 3 is the minimum for that. And if you get up to 12 territories, you get 4 reinforcements. If you get up to 15, you get 5, and so forth in increments of 3. You can also gain additional troops by controlling continents at the start of your turn. And for the basic classic map, if you control all of North America, you get 5 troops, South America, 2 troops, Africa, 3 troops, Europe, 5, Asia, 7, and Australia, 2. Now, that is one way to gain up extra troops. However, we are playing progressive Risk, which that has to do with the cards. And the cards are when you successfully attack and take out one of your opponents and you gain that. Now white is attacking a lot and they look like they might be going for all of Africa, and ooh, it's a rough roll there. They lost their troops. So you can take 1 territory, you get a card. You take 5 territories, you still only get 1 card at the end of your turn. And then the cards, you have horses, just an infantryman, and a cannon. If you get 1 of each, that is considered a set, or 3 of the same card. And then since this is progressive, it starts at 4 troops for the first set turned in, then 6, then 8, 10, 12, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so forth from there. So in progressive Risk, you want to focus more on cards than continents. Now, I am colorblind, so bear with me. I do believe this is purple, pink, and blue. So purple is focusing on taking Australia. Now that's not the worst thing in the world for them because they do have an exterior position over here. And where do I want to make my take? I'm not liking this big pink stack there. So I think I'm gonna place all of my guys here. Attack through, because you get to place your armies, attack, and then when you're done with your attack phase, you go to fortify and you can move your troops to another location. So ideally you will want to be in 3 locations so you can make kills later in the game. Now I picked up playing Risk from, it popped up on my YouTube recommended videos, a guy by the name of Pete who goes Kill Pete Strategy. He is a phenomenal player of the game of Risk on PC, this Risk Global Domination game, and I learned a lot from him in a fairly short amount of time. So best strategy for progressive, basically get 3 territories spread out so you are harder to kill and so you are able to make kills later on in the game. Now I might be threatening blue right here with my 7 stack, so I'm gonna want to move that out to this 2 next turn, because I do not want him to roll it. I'm not a threat, so I want to pull it away because I'm not going to be breaking them, because if you break them, that will make blue angry and blue will retaliate and just attack me. But since he locked his troops over there, he's saying, hey, break me if you want. I don't want to lose troops, but I will come back out. So I might leave my 7 stack there. It might look a little frightening for him at the moment, but I kind of want to be able to pull like this 2 in or this 2 into the 7 as well. And white barely got their continent that time. So originally, figured I might as well look this up and give a little bit of information on the game of Risk. So it was a board game originally, and obviously as electronics and game systems come along, there has been a variety of Risk games that have come out, varying degrees of complicatedness and all that. And there we see purple go bad neighbor. They say, hey, I can have a continent, you can't. They'll pull theirs back out. So the game of Risk was actually invented in France in 1957 and started out there, and then in 1959 the Parker brothers either bought the rights or something along those lines and made it into the game it is today. So that is frightening to me here. So I think I'm gonna need to add 1 there. Actually, let's add 2 there. So let's attack here. And we are going to pull this 2 into the 6. And then this game on Steam that I'm playing, Risk Global Domination, it was at least released on Steam in February of 2020, and it has grown to be a quite popular game. It has definitely gotten a lot more popular over, I guess, the last 2 years that they've had it. But so you can glean a lot by the people that are here. So blue doing an interior guard, that's pretty smart. However, he is locking his troops inside his territory. So those are, he cannot use them to attack because he doesn't have an enemy adjacent to him. So I didn't break him, so he's not accessible to me. Now I'm going to want to move this out because purple showed that they are willing to break. So if I am able to take this 7 and pull it up into the 2, that's going to be looking really, really nice. In case they want to decide on breaking blue. So as the sets increase, it's easier to make kills on weaker opponents. So pull up these stats, and red right now is actually the weakest in as far as troops go with 19 troops. Now, he has 2 locations, fairly close together, but those are good size armies. 2 9s versus I have 3 7s. Pink is very similar setup, but they have 2 locations, 1 11, 1 8. So I'm thinking pink is probably a pretty good player. Purple seems quite aggressive. They're just going to continue to break. I need to get this out of the way so they can break blue. Blue has another stack here, but he doesn't have that much else too, but does have a couple exterior locations. So it might be wise to eliminate some of those in the coming turns. So I'm going to want to place 2 here. And that 11 stack is frightening, so just keep boosting up so it's not worth it for him. Okay, now I'm getting out of the way, saying, hey, don't need to worry about me, moving out of the way. Now, blue very well could go attack, defend, and then bring that 7 out to defend as well to get a strong guard, since purple acts after them. So you are forced to turn in sets when you are holding 5 cards. I'm not liking those big stacks right next to me. I'd like at least a 1 gap buffer. But you can turn them in anytime you have a match. Oh, thank you, Red. That actually makes me feel a lot better like that. So in the first turn, when it goes 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, I'm at the beginning of the order. That's not very good. You might want to consider card skipping if you are in a decent location. Ooh, attack there and then pull that 4 over. Yes, okay. Interesting. So they are consolidating into one position. So we'll want to eliminate their exterior so they're forced to be in one location. So as I was saying, you might want to card skip, but you normally have people that get a little bit desperate and they say, hey, I am going to trade in early. So now instead of getting the 6 set, guaranteed I will get at least the 8 set here. Because provided pink takes another card, which I'm assuming that they will, then they will be forced to trade in before me. Now let's see what purple does. Do they go full on, I'm going to try to kamikaze into you? Or keep trying to build out from here? I'm hoping that red is lining themselves up to take out this position. Pink has 2 nice armies. They're ready to potentially make a kill at some point. Taking one of black. So black is down to 3 locations, which is me. And I think they're trying to line themselves up to potentially kill me. There. Interesting. How are you going to get to this one? I don't think he'd have enough to do it anyway. He's got enough to worry about over there. Just get out of the way. Just a little bit. So these 9s are fairly close. Ideally, I would have something down in Africa, but since white really wants it, I'm not going to worry about it at this time. That was just a bunch of people there, then that'd be fine. Now I'm hoping that red will break. But if they don't break, I bet blue will. See, this is the benefit of 3 locations. If, you know, pink setting in will set in with like likelihood of the 6. How are they going to defeat me? This 12 probably can take out the 8. The 11 taking out the 9 would be extremely difficult. And they'd have to pretty much put all their troops here to take me there. Same thing with red. Red's lined up kind of to kill me in 2 locations, but then how are they going to get over here? So I think I'm sitting in a pretty decent location. So red did not remove this exterior position of purple. But they're leaving it open. They just needed a card. Okay, blue sets in early. I bet we see a break here. Ooh. Don't add there. So as of right now, red is looking a little fishy to me, a little light. Don't know if I will have enough troops to kill him. Depends on if purple sets in, I absolutely will. I'll have at minimum the 10 set. So I mean I'll get 13 troops. So I'll basically add 6 here. And 7 here, and I might be able to go pop, pop, and pop. However, if I fail, pink will probably clean me up, but because you always want to look at people who have the most cards that act after you. So red is holding 5 cards. If I kill them, I will collect their cards, and in turn, you can never have more than 5 cards during your turn, unless you had taken it just the last turn. So then I would have enough to set again, and then I'd be sitting in a little bit better location. Or just plain, yeah, just be better. So I think we're going to have to do that and kind of see what happens. Hope for the best. We see good neighbor here between blue and white, but poor white. Poor white is getting hammered very, very strongly right now. Now, or is white who I want to look after? I might be able to string. Okay, all depends on what pink does. Pink could kill white right now. Oh no, they're locked here though. That's a problem for them. They don't have open path this way. White 22 troops, red 23. Red is the better kill for me because they are holding 5 cards. So what does white do? They take an easy card here and pull back to their 12, or they pull their 12 in. Okay, they pull their 12 out. Okay, so I gotta try to take out red here. Okay, 12 So I want 7 here, 6 here. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, took them. 14v11's not a sure thing. 85%. Got him. Red is down. Okay, we are forced to trade, and we will have another set. Do I try to go for white here? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just get a big stack here. If I lose one of those, that will be okay. I'm actually gonna... not attacking. Pull this 6 back, so if pink wants to kill white, they don't have to go through me. So this is probably a stupid plan. But I'm assuming now that pink will turn... Yeah, I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I should not have pulled that out. Shoot. Because white will take a card. They will have 3. Pink may or may not have a set, but that wouldn't matter because they will be able to attack up. Oh, no, because I forgot there's this over here. So they would need a set to kill him. Okay. And here I have a line with my set. Dump them all here. Kill, kill, kill. Going around. Okay. No, I'm good. I'm okay yet. Because I do have cards. Quebec, Northwest Territory. Which ones are those? Okay, I want to make sure I get the extra guys on Quebec. White retake their bonus. No. Or yes. Yes, they do retake their bonus. So all depends on what pink does. If pink has a set, I think they can kill him. Just place armies here. Kill, kill. Go up. It'd be tight, though. It would be tight. What are sets at? Oh, purple traded in. So we are at the 20 set. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Okay, so purple saw that I was the biggest competition, and now purple's gonna kill me. That set me up. Oh, man. Good game. Purple just... You know, that happens sometimes. That happens sometimes. That's unfortunate. Let's spectate for a little bit, see what happens. That was rough. That fed me right to pink, who turned around and was able to get a set again. So they did have a set to begin with. They killed me, got my 5 cards, set it in. So pink could do pretty much a sweep right now. They will be killing blue. So purple just... yeah, they just killed themselves by killing my stack. So they'll set in again, dump all their troops here, and if they're fast enough, they can swipe. Otherwise, they will, I guess... Okay, so they're putting... Yep, they know they have enough here to kill that. So they will kill white, hopefully this turn. Yep, keep all your troops there. Yep, attack out. If they are fast enough, do a sweep here. And they will set in again, and at that point, they will finish wiping out purple. So, you know, you never know when people are going to do crazy stuff and just suicide into you. That is a bummer. But, you know, that's not the end of everything, as I just recently got going in this game of Risk. I just saw it, like I said, on YouTube, and it got me peaked because I used to play it all the time as a kid on the board game. I played it completely different, and the games really never ended. But now that I learned how to play, games go much faster, and of course, PC goes faster too. Now we'll see. Let's give Pink a well played. Good game. Have enough time? Oh, not quite. So we'll, if Purple has a set. I'll laugh at that too. That's funny. You had one territory left. So I actually, there is this Risk Discord for this Risk game, and since I've given it a go a little bit here, there is a free-for-all tournament coming up. I believe it is next week, Monday, August 29th, of where things start open to anybody who has this game. Can be any skill level. You could just create an account basically for the tournament. And I'm thinking I'm going to want to take part in that, give it a go, see how I stack up. I'm sure I will not do the greatest, but, you know, you never know. You might get lucky, like Purple got lucky here, because could have been close to me being able to do the sweep instead of Purple if I hadn't been kamikazed into. So Purple botted out and have a 44 stack. But there is a tournament coming up that is, like I said, August 29th, open to anybody through the Risk Discord from the game. So Armand Stark is the winner, and we'll be able to see who we played against. So Armand Stark is an intermediate, so we actually played 4 intermediates and 1 novice. Nobody too crazy scary in here, but nobody that terrible either, I guess. But I am planning on doing the Risk tournament, and I will post those videos to YouTube. I won't be doing a stream, but I'm planning on getting signed up here yet in the next day or two. Signups are for a little while still, and then at that point, hopefully have a few Risk videos of me doing well in a tournament. And if I make it to the finals, that will be 7 weeks worth of a Risk tournament play. I highly doubt I will make it that far, but provided I am able to make the times that they have me slotted for, I should get a minimum of 3. And we will do our best, and we will have fun, and hopefully it'll be relatively entertaining. But thanks for watching Risk Global Domination, and until next time, power enough.